Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. Early morning walk along the beach here in Santa Monica, and I want to shoot a really quick, short video on why I wake up at 4:30 a.m. I know some people are going to say, that's blah, blah, blah. You don't have to hustle. It's not about making the most amount of money. It's not about this and that. I want to explain to you why I wake up so early. I like getting up before the sun comes up. Every single day I've been doing that for probably a decade. There's little days I missed here and there. Maybe I was sick or I had the flu or it was a late night the night before. I was traveling or flying or whatever. But 98% of the time I wake up before the sun comes up. Why? It's not so I can get more work done or I'm not looking at spreadsheets trying to make more money. It's all about increasing my frequency, elevating my state, choosing how I'm going to show up in the world today, because crypto and DeFi and investing and business can tear you apart. Most people, in fact, get torn apart by business and investing. Or they have a bad day, bad 2 days, and then they make some very emotional decisions and ends up losing everything. It destroys many of people. I'm not claiming it's easy, because it's not. But I know if I can wake up and set the state that I want to show up in the world in, love, joy, courage, excitement, filled with vision, filled with a vision and a pull to what's being created and what we're creating. And if I can set that before the sun comes up, before I enter and start interacting with other humans, members, clients on YouTube here, team, partners, whatever that may be, before the markets start dinging away and showing me green or red or this or that, I want to set my frequency, set my state. This is how I am showing up today. And I am not going to let anything or anyone or any circumstance dictate how I'm showing up. Where a lot of people, they're a little reactive. That used to be me for a long time. I'd wake up in the morning, what am I gonna do today? Oh, I got all this stuff to do. Okay, and then I started doing it, and then bad things would happen, and I'd be in a bad mood. And I'd make bad decisions, then it was a bad day. And I'd stack a couple bad days together, and all of a sudden I have a bad week, bad month, bad year. I was freaking broke for so damn long. And I let the days dictate me and how I'd show up. I let the day dictate because I wasn't proactive in setting my state. And remember, please remember this goes both ways, by the way. This was a life-changing lesson for me. The things I want, everything is energy. Can we agree on that? Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. Everything is energy, and so everything is frequency, and so everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. And the things I want are vibrating at a frequency. And so if I want those things, I have to increase my frequency to be a match. That's a universal law. Also, there are things that I do not want. Maybe there's circumstances or situations that I'd rather not have in my life. Those naturally fall away when you increase your frequency, because they're vibrating at a lower state. And if you're choosing to vibrate at a lower state of maybe shame or fear, you'll see that a lot of those situations pop up in your life. It's a law. It's not an opinion, it's a law. It's a universal law. I could do more videos on that stuff if y'all want, but anyways, people are like, oh, I thought this was a crypto DeFi channel. I'm like, it is and because I cannot be separate of it. This is who I am, and so I can't help but bring this stuff up. But anyways, and now there are things you want. Maybe you want $1 million, or you want to be this, or you want to have this, or you want to live in Santa Monica, or you want to travel the world, or you want to walk on beaches. I don't know. That operates and vibrates at a certain frequency, and you must elevate your frequency to match that which you want, because you will attract it. And if you don't, it's all going to stay a want or a goal or a dream that's never realized. And when I started understanding that, I started understanding, okay, so the game that I am playing is a game of frequency. It's all about elevating my frequency in the morning and then holding that for the day. And any tools or any practices that I can put under my tool belt to help me hold that vibration, that frequency, is the game. So really, we don't have full control of our environment, but we have some control of our environment, of the things around us, of the people around us, of the things we read, put in our minds. All of that I have control of, and all of it is just to increase my frequency and hold it for the day. And if I could do that on a daily basis with like a 90% success rate, I will get what I want. I will create a reality that I've created, the vision that I've caught and have also worked to get clarity on. And if I don't, the day will dictate me, and my day will probably suck, and things will happen that will throw me off, and I'm gonna be a mess. And that to me is not success. I've had money and I was miserable. I've been driving, literally, this has happened so many times in my life, driving a supercar down some road, miserable. And I have to pull over and stop and say, Lucas, the day is you're not gonna get it perfect. I don't know anyone who just holds it all day, but you just gotta catch yourself and then use the tools you have to increase your frequency. So that is why I wake up so damn early, because before the sun comes up, I wanna be tuned, like a guitar, I wanna be tuned to the frequency that I intentionally set. So no 405 traffic, no, today's a beautiful day, but it was raining here. No one who's aggressive towards me. No, we've got 700, 750, and we're growing quick clients and members that we deal with. And sometimes there's interesting personalities or people who attack me on the internet, whatever. We've had competitors join our membership and really start messing with people and start messing on the lives and just such immature stuff. It's crazy. I could share stories for days on some of the bigger names in this space and what they've tried to do because they're intimidated by what we're creating. A lot of copying, a lot of all that. That can easily throw me into a state of competition, of anger, of whatever, of vengeance, if I'm not controlling my state in the morning. And I can be. Anger is a frequency, anger is an emotion that comes very easy to me. I was angry most of my life. And so I've got to do the work in order to set the frequency I want, show up how I want, and not let anything, anyone, any situation fuck with me. Look at this. It's beautiful. I wish you could be here. All right, that's my Monday morning message to you. I truly appreciate you. I hope you're having an awesome day. And I hope this video inspires you. If you're an investor, an entrepreneur, if you're just trying to live the best freaking life you possibly can, you don't want to be swayed by the markets or swayed by other people to make dumb decisions. Take the time, check in. What am I feeling? Where am I at right now vibrationally? Oh, you know what? Okay. And now we do the work to elevate that, and miracles, freaking miracles show up in your life. Literally. It's like things happen that you're like, a lot of people call it miracles, or like, hey, God, or I want you to experience that. I want you to experience that. So many people every day is passing by, and it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you think that something is going to make you happy, you're so screwed already. You've probably achieved things that you thought were the end-all, be-all. I was ripping in a Lambo up and down the PCH yesterday, for basically 4 days straight, and a buddy had a brand new Aston Martin. And I was, for the first hour, driving up and down, and I'm like, it was a convertible Lamborghini Huracan, and I was like, this is the dream. When I was a kid, I remember picturing this, and now I'm doing it. And for about an hour, it was amazing. After 3-4 hours, I'm like, I'm going home. It's like, we've all experienced that. Something won't make you happy. It can bring you temporary pleasure, but it's not going to make you happy. It's this 4:30, 5 a.m. walk with my favorite coffee down this beach, watching the sun come up, sharing a message that hopefully inspires or helps. That brings me more joy than a freaking $1 billion penthouse for a week overlooking the ocean driving a Lamborghini. We normalize it so quick as humans, and my wish for everyone is for them to achieve goals and realize that that is not the game. The goals are just little pillars we set so it can lead to personal growth, but it's the personal growth that is the gift. I think we all know that intrinsically, we just forget it. I forget it too. Appreciate you so much. I hope something landed. If it did, leave it in the comments. Do like and subscribe if you're into crypto DeFi, but you're also into mindset and psychology and spirituality and energetics and the whole mix, because the two are not separate in life, but they're also not separate of me, because that is me, and I can't help but share me with you. Appreciate you. And with that said, I'll leave some videos for your viewing and educational pleasures, and spend some time studying this stuff. And with that said, I hope you have an amazing day. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.